All right. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome. I am just over here shuffling cards real quick. Happy Sunday. What's up, Power of the P? Yay! It's good to see you guys. All right, you guys, welcome. Obviously, for those of you that already know me, you guys know that my name is Violetta Alexis. For those of you that don't, I am a professional tarot reader and studying to become a professional Western astrologer. Today, we are going to be taking a look at all signs, Aries through to Pisces in astrological order. And we're going to be taking a look at this week from December 10th through to December 16th. So this Sunday through to, which is today, through Saturday on the 16th. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so make sure you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements to be able to get a full picture on what may be transpiring for you. If you'd like to get more personal or more deep, you can visit www.violettaalexis.com and you can book a personal reading with me. Also, make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram and Twitter because I do have some goodies there. Hi, Power of the P. Hi, Codis. Hi, Complexity. Hi, Lisa. Divinely guided. Hello. I do want to let you guys know the weeklies that I've been posting, those will now be available to members only. Astrology videos will also be available to members only. I will be doing the weeklies like I've been doing, but publicly like you see them on the page now, but they will be for members only. So only people that are members that are authenticated dragons will be getting those, as well as astrology videos. Okay, so keep that in mind. Aquarius and Pisces will be posted tomorrow. Tuesday will be Capricorn, Sagittarius, so on and so forth. And first, we're going to do 2024 bonuses, and then I'm going to do the love readings for those of you that are interested in love readings. Yes, Stacy, speaking of a member for 5 months, you guys definitely hashtag Stassi. Jesus Christ, Jesus help us all. It's going to be a good one tonight. Mercury is about to go retrograde in just a few days. So, woohoo. Anyway, Stacy, thank you so much and congratulations. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. What's up, Caleb? What's up, Sean? Yeah, while I'm timing these ones, I'm trying not to do freaking 10 minutes on every read. Like, who the fuck has time to do that? Like, it's like I'm doing 12 weeklies in one stream. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Okay. Um, all right, so let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Aries. Yay, way to go, Stacy. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what's coming up for you this week. Aries, the Tower. That was coming up, but a lot in the weeklies that I recorded today. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This to me is a positive, because this is making me feel like you're having some kind of epiphany. Like you're having some kind of epiphany about what it is that you need to do different or some kind of answer that you've been searching for a really long time. This is making me feel like you're finally getting it. It could be something in regards to your responsibilities, in regards to work. This could be around how to work smarter and not harder. The Ten of Wands in reverse, it can represent a few different things. But I'm feeling like this is a positive. This is making me feel like, once again, you're kind of figuring out how to maybe delegate responsibilities, or you're figuring out that you could actually work less and still make the same amount of money, or work from home and make the same amount of money, or whatever it may be, or maybe it's a relationship. But basically what it feels like you're kind of having some epiphany this week. So I love that. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I think it's definitely going to take some work to like get there, but at least you have an idea of where you're going. So let's go ahead and take a look. Tell me about that tower. What's up, Cassandra? The Emperor in reverse. Interesting. Well, that's you. The Temperance, the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like trusting in the process is going to be a big deal for you. That's what that's what that's giving me. That Queen of Cups in reverse with the Temperance. That's what that's giving me. Jesus. Like I said, God help us all, right? This is definitely making me feel like you're gonna have to trust yourself on some things. You're gonna have to trust the universe on some things. You're going to have to be okay with how things are right now. That doesn't mean don't change things, but you're gonna have to be okay with the change that you're going forth. Like for instance, like if you want authentic change in your life, you can't stay in the same place. And you have to obviously understand that things are going to be changing that are, out of your control. But that's just to, destruct and rebuild, to be completely honest. So, where you feel like maybe you didn't have control before, or you're realizing less control is actually helping you in some way, specifically maybe when it comes to love, I think is going to help you out. Imagine like seriously, like sitting there and stressing over what somebody else is doing or what somebody else is saying or trying to control their actions, or that shit is exhausting. And I know, textbook overthinker, I'm a total control freak. Hello, six house stellium. But I'm just saying that I think you're getting to a point where you're just trying to find peace, but the peace is going to come in this, I don't want to say mentally violent, but it's almost going to feel like an obstruction, but it's giving you like a light bulb moment. The Ace of Swords. What's up, Cassandra? Yeah, the Eight of Wands on how to move forward. A lot of fire energy going on. All of it's fire except for that sword energy. Yeah, why waste your time? Why waste your time on the self-doubt? You're definitely getting an idea on like how to move forward. For some of you, you're actually figuring out some kind of travel plans. For others of you, you could be writing or doing some kind of public speaking, or this could be you actually educating yourself on something. I think that you are getting to a point where things are feeling a little bit more clear, and you're like, God, I can't believe I was so trying to control that thing or worry about that person or blah, 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 blah. You're realizing that it's actually blocking your blessings. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse. What's up, Moles? What's up, Brandon? The 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I kind of want to tell you to practice gratitude with something. Because don't get me wrong, like I do think that you're letting go of control, or you're kind of forced to let go of control a little bit, but it's giving you, it's like, it's almost removing something out of your way that you're realizing, I don't have control over this thing. I can't sit here and stress over this thing. And it's giving you some kind of epiphany with something else. It's giving you an idea. It's giving you some kind of new beginning. And it's a way to either delegate responsibilities or to take something off of your shoulders. Okay. So I don't know if this is a person or whatever it is, but you may get to this point where you fall back into old habits where you're going to want to control something. So for instance, if you have a friend that's like trying to help you out, maybe you have your hands full with stuff and they're like, well, what about this? And you're like, no, I don't want, right? It's like, you're kind of shoving every idea that anybody else has down the shitter because you still are falling back into that like controlling kind of thing. I would say like take advantage in the best way possible of people trying to help you. Yeah, see, you have mutable. So this is your advice. So this is about like be okay with change, let it go, try not to hold on to control too much. I think that a little bit of fluidity and surrender is really going to go a long way for you this week. So try not to like hold the burning tower up. It's not going to do you any favors, okay? So thank you so much, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I really appreciate it. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe. All right, let's move on. What's up, Lori? What's up, Rick? What's up, Max? Okay. Taurus is somehow okay. How did that freaking move? How did that move? All right, sorry guys. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's see. Show me Taurus for this week. Okay, Taurus, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords. I feel like you guys are getting advice. The Chariot in reverse. I'm kind of getting like what Aries was getting a little bit. There's definitely momentum forward, but it's because you're releasing something. You are letting go of control, kind of like Aries, but where Aries was kind of trying to hold on to control, you're just like, ah, fuck it. You're just kind of like moving with the weather, moving with the times in some way. I see a lot of abundance coming for you this week. And it's because you're like not trying too hard, is what that looks like. Some of you are actually getting like some solid advice from somebody. Okay. I think that you should definitely listen to whoever this is because I feel like they're gonna try to help you catch the mouse, so to speak, or attract the mouse. You see, is that owl's got a mouse in his mouth. You know, and it's funny that this is an owl. Owls represent wisdom. So I feel like listen to whoever this person is. It's definitely some kind of masculine in your life. Of course, this could be you, okay? You could be like wiser because of your experiences, right? Hopefully we all are. The Chariot in reverse tells me that there's some kind of like fail or you feel or a perceived fail or something's not moving forward in the way that you like. Be careful of like car breakdowns or car issues this week. Okay, not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying be careful. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles. Love that. Well, I really think that something that you haven't completed in your life or something that you feel like is not a success is either A, because you're staying in the same place and you haven't been doing anything different, or B, it was from a lack of planning. Now, you have an opportunity. You either A, have an opportunity to go back to the way that you were doing things or to revisit something that was kind of open ended, or you have a bigger opportunity to do something completely new. And I don't want to say throw the baby out with the bathwater, but like kind of. I'm getting there's more than one way to skin a cat off of that. I'm feeling like you're learning something possibly. The Page of Pentacles could definitely be somebody who's learning something, as can this Wheel of Fortune because it's Jupiterian energy. Jupiter energy is wisdom, it's learning, it's higher learning. Page of Pentacles is putting the effort in. This could be around business specifically. For some of you, you're actually investing in something. I don't know if that's uh the best to do with what's going on in the astrology right now with all of that eighth house stuff. I mean, could be, obviously talk to an astrologer, but this is making me feel like more so you are beginning again, is almost what I want to say. Let's take a look at that King of Swords. Yes, I'm doing super chats, Joha. Absolutely. Sorry, did I not put that? I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Okay. A lot of you have been like really stressed out about business or been stressed out about money in some way. I want to say there's somebody here. I feel like you're this Queen of Wands. Of course, flip it if you need to. But to me, this is somebody that's trying to advise you on how to catch the mouse, so to speak. So whether that's a relationship, maybe this is a relationship, maybe it's a business partner of some sort. You need to listen to whoever this is. There's something that you're doing where I feel like you're kind of there's something that's driving this, and it could be a relationship, or like I said, or it could be in regards to like a business, or you um following your dreams basically. And this is you kind of showing up and showing out. This is you kind of expressing yourself, being very forward, being very assertive, showing leadership. Unique leadership is what I want to say. Looking great this week as well, so stay up on that, is what I feel like I need to tell you. I'm very focused on that sun behind her. Like, I feel like there's a talent, gift, it's so bright you can't even see it. But I feel like there's a talent, gift, skill, or ability that you need to kind of showcase this week. Like, let people see you, or show up as your best in some way. And be careful of this negative thinking as well. It's not going to get you anywhere. Tell me about that Chariot in reverse. What's up, Lima? Three of Swords, the Star in reverse. You're I need one more on that Chariot. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, awesome, Brandon. Thank you so much. Everybody hashtag Brandon in the chat. Brandon, thank you so much for gifting the dragons. Yes, that's great because I am now taking weekly tarot readings and moving them to memberships only. So shout out to Brandon. Yes, we love that. Hashtag Brandon, guys. Thanks, Brandon. So, um, this to me is making me feel like there is somebody that you respect that isn't really sharing your vision with something. Like it's almost like maybe somebody's being too realistic. Maybe that's you, to be honest. And you, it could be you that's being too realistic, to be honest, but I don't think so because that Jupiterian energy, this is Taurus right here, and that Jupiter energy, that's showing me optimism. And I think that you have somebody who's kind of like a negative Nancy or somebody who's kind of raining on your parade a little bit. It doesn't mean that you can't take somebody's opinion and utilize it. Absolutely, 100%, like go for it. But if it's getting to a point where it's kind of like harsh and you're mellow, you're not really feeling encouraged to pursue the things that you want. I would definitely kind of shut that shit down. You know what I mean? For better or for worse, because it's kind of killing your dreams a little bit, like with that Three of Swords and the Star in reverse. Or you could get a reality check about something. Maybe somebody doesn't want to work with you, whatever. My advice for you is Mercury. So when I said about that Queen of Wands, like you expressing yourself, maybe you needing to be a bit more vocal as well. Watch your mind frame this week as well. Don't start getting into, what does Minnow Pond Tarot say? Don't get into no thinking, stinking. And network, I want to say network. If maybe you don't have somebody that shares your dream or sees your vision, that's fine. Somebody else will, so I would definitely try to do that, but I think that there's going to be some kind of very important decision that you're going to be needing to make here pretty soon. Joha, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Thank you so much, Taurus. You can definitely book with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's see. Almost forgot to change the damn sign. Okay, there we go. You just stay right there. All right, let's see. Gemini for this week. King of Pentacles in reverse, the Shadow Self in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Jesus Christ, help us all. Ooh. All right, Gemini. If this is you, all right, just going to keep it real. If this is you, it's a no for me. Like, it is a dead set no for me. Okay, something's going on. It feels dark, not in like, a dark web kind of vibe, right? Like a horror movie, but like dark, like manipulative, you know, um, game playing, underhanded tactic kind of vibe. Like there's something definitely shady going on. Now, if this is not you and you're not doing this, okay, there could be somebody who's trying to use you this week. All right, could be trying to use you for your money or your status if you have any, and if not, then you're doing that to somebody else possibly. Okay, I don't like these two cards together. Just because it makes me feel like somebody is trying to act like they are a really, really great person when maybe they're just not at their best right now. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who is like, "What? I would never do something like that. What do you mean?" You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, when it's like, So unless that's you, but let's look at that King of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry. Okay. If this is not you and you're not the user, okay, because I don't want to focus on like crosswatch or reads, but you may have somebody that is straight up using you because they're failing at life. Like I just got to be 100% honest with you. And it feels financial. Now for some of you, this is just you not doing great with your finances this week. Like really needing to get on a roll, needing to put the work in. Don't just sit around and just wait for something to happen. Like it's telling you that you need to do this, okay? If that is what it is. For others of you, you may be optimistic about a person in your life and trying to think the best of them when they're just not that. They're talking shit about you, or they have a third party, or there's drama, gossip, rumors behind your back and your identity and who you are. And it's like you need to see somebody for who they are, okay? If you're like in denial, I don't know, it's kind of like, they say like don't ignore red flags. Like if you hear thunder, are you really going to pretend like it's not about to rain? It's going to be your fault if you get wet. You know what I'm saying? So either bring an umbrella or run for shelter, honey. I don't know what you got to do. You got the shadow self in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, listen. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Um if you are a feminine Gemini, I see a King of Pentacles and I see a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. But the King of Pentacles is just not about that life this week. He is just right in the gutter. The feminine, however, is doing great. If you're a feminine at Gemini, I think your finances are okay. I think that you are more so focused on being positive, being optimistic. Just don't let a sense of optimism blind you because it could be you too being too optimistic about a person. I think that you need to stay grounded. It's fine to want to believe the best in people. Go for it, right? Love that for you. And you're definitely focused on like being that, like you're being more, like you're being responsible, right? You're being responsible, but you're also very focused on like, oh, I remember when I wanted to be this as a child, or you're just being very giving, and you want a new, um, you want a new start with someone. You want you feel like you have blessings in your life and you want to share it. Um, and I guarantee you, if you're willing to share your blessings, absolutely, like go for it. But you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be wanting to be your friend this week because of that. And really ask yourself, if you didn't have your little basket full of Gemini gifts, would these people be around you, kind of thing. Now, if you are a masculine and you're doing just crappy financially and you're in a relationship, you may have a feminine here that is willing to pick up the pieces. Just don't like make sure that you're grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For some of you, that's a very specific storyline. Tell me about that Five of Swords. Five of Wands. This is giving me like passive aggressive vibes. Give me one more. Ugh. Okay. This is giving me like passive aggressive vibes and like also ungrateful. Like I feel like there's somebody here. If it's absolutely possible that there's somebody that is using you and is afraid to walk away because they can't get themselves out of a crappy situation and they feel like they need you. And it makes me feel like somebody's trying to mm, how do I say? Like when you do something really nice for someone and then they resent you, that's kind of what it feels like. House 7 is your advice. This is about relating to people, relationships, contracts as well. This is also open enemies. And maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe you have someone who's maybe it's like a frenemy, and everybody sees it but you. It can be that. This could also be saying if you do need people, it's okay to lean on people this week. Okay. Just make sure, or if they need to lean on you, okay? Just use discernment and make sure you're not being taken advantage of. Kathleen, thank you so much for that super chat. So, I don't know. Thank you so much, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. You guys can book with me at www.violettaalexis.com. Also, keep in mind that the weeklies that I have been posting are now going to be available for members only. So tomorrow, Pisces and Aquarius will be posted. Tuesday, Capricorn, Sagittarius, so on and so forth. And I will be doing love readings there as well. So make sure that you guys do become members. What's up, Infinite? What's up, Jade? All right, Cancer. All right, Cancers. Cancer, from December 10th through the 16th. Love it. Empress, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, looking absolutely amazing. Damn, 7 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I kind of want to say, like, don't allow people to knock you off your horse this week, because it's like you're starting off really, really strong. You're looking great. Careful of getting pregnant or getting somebody else pregnant. You're looking great. You're in a very creative space, very feminine space. And it kind of feels like you're maintaining that, like you're steadily maintaining that. But I feel like, you know what this is? It makes me feel like you got somebody jealous of you. That's what this is. I think that you have somebody jealous of you. Because that 7 of Wands is like you're defending something that is yours, and it's because somebody else wants it. And then I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be highly insecure. But it's another feminine that's like jealous of you, is what it looks like. Or if you're a masculine Cancer, and let's say that you're dating somebody or something, there could be a feminine that is jealous of the person that you're with or the person you're talking to or something like that. So let's see. Tell me about that Empress. Ooh, the Tower. What the fuck? My goodness. Ooh, who's hating on you, honey? Who is hating on you? What is going on here? I really feel like you guys have come from some humble ass beginnings. Like you have went through some things that really fucked with you, to be fair. And I think that you guys are getting a lot of attention this week. And I think that if you're this Empress and you got somebody that is just ass hurt over it, you know, I don't mean to be so crass, but it feels like somebody is tight over you getting some kind of attention. Like there's some kind of, it feels like somebody tried to fuck you up, like hurt you or do something to like catch you slipping, but it actually did the opposite. And it looks like it's transforming you to be the absolute best that you can possibly be. And I almost feel like somebody's shook by that. Like, wait, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. That's what that looks like to me. You have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. 7, 7. You let go of something a long time ago. Like that there's something that was a missed opportunity or something that you stopped putting effort into a long time ago. I do think that what you have now is better. And like I said, you have somebody that's upset about it. You are standing up for yourself in some way. You're standing strong. I don't think that you're backing down, and you have a lot of options when it comes to something in your life. Like you have a lot of something. It's almost like a fantasy or something. And I think that there's somebody here who's like viewing you as some kind of ideal, or that you have everything. Not everybody, like, and I talk about this all the time, but people will see like the pictures of the person on the mountain, and they've made it on top of the mountain, right? And like that's the picture, but nobody ever sees the picture of the person climbing the mountain, and how somebody may think that everything's been handed to you, or when it's like not like that. Like, this is where you came from, or that's what you had to go through. And it's like, I feel like somebody's just hating. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the King of Pentacles in reverse. What the fuck? All right, this is for like one or two of you, but some of you are no longer in a relationship with somebody, and somebody's new person is mad at you, but they're getting used by your ex. Okay, for some of you. For others of you, I need one more. Eight of Swords and yeah, it feels like something. It feels like an opportunity that you let go of a long time ago, or a person that you let go a long time ago. But like somebody's still over it, or like upset about like a business deal that didn't go through, or like something. But it's something about love though. It's like, I don't know if you rejected somebody's offer. I mean, it's something like that. Like, it makes me feel like somebody slid in your DMs, and like somebody's just mad at you about something that you had no control over, is what I want to say. Your advice is Aries. So this is about standing up for yourself, being assertive, being the leader, going after what you want, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. And I feel like you're doing that anyway. you know. So I actually love this reading, Cancer. So good for you. All right, guys, thank you. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comments, and you can book with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and move on to Leos. I'm so dead, Vanessa. All right, let's see my Leos for this week. Show me what's going on for Leos this week, please. All right, let's see. The World. Okay. The Karmic Release in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. I almost want to say, why so serious? Sorry, fuck me. Well, you're definitely accomplishing something this week. Like, this is you finally accomplishing something, finally finishing something, and you're ready to begin again. But you're like constipated. Like, you're having a hard time um finding your energy again, or like you're accomplishing something and it's great, it's successful, but there's still some kind of burden that you're not able to release, but you're afraid to release it. Like, it's almost like there's a fear to let go of this thing because you think it won't feel good, but you don't realize that it will, because the karmic release in this deck is a let go that actually feels good. It doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Is it a thought process? Is it an abandonment issue? Is it an old spending habit? Do you feel like you just have to order that DoorDash every night, or your life's not complete? I mean, what is it? I don't know. Show me that World. Oh, you're very welcome, Vanessa, of course. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is something that's been delayed for a long time. Give me one more. Four of Swords in reverse. Mental health. Mental health or an actual injury or an actual sickness. It feels like it's something mental. You were afraid to start new. You were afraid to start new. You were staying where you were at because there was a fear of loss. But it's closing out and it's closing out peacefully, but it's making me feel like you have to change a mindset, like a mind frame. Like this is what you're completing. You're changing your mindset. You're letting go of an old way of thinking or an old habit that has to do with your mentality, because that's the only way you're going to be able to release the next thing. And it's something that's been delayed. Like you've been really putting this off and now it's finally happening. And it's good. It's positive, whatever it is. For some of you, it's just as simple as you guys have needed time for a while to get your mental health on track. You needed to be alone, isolate yourself a little bit. Sometimes we need to do that to regroup, to recalibrate ourselves. And now you're kind of like, oh my God, I'm feeling good now. Or maybe you were recovering from something physically, and now you're like, all right, I can get back out there in the world now. I'm good. You know, it can be that. Let's take a look at that karmic release. What's up, Nelson? The Knight of Wands. Dude, you just got to do it. Like, and this is making me feel like it's something creative or it's something passionate, but it's almost like you're afraid to do it because you're afraid of what someone else is going to think. But once you gain that momentum and you actually start taking action, you're going to be like, "Oh my God, why did it take me so freaking long to do this thing?" Like you have to do the thing. It's like something you're passionate about. You have to take action on this thing. That's the only way that you're going to, and like once you finally do it, you're going to feel like, "Oh my God, this is it." You know, like it's like maybe it's like you need to write, you know? Maybe it's like you need to write. Maybe you're a writer, right? And like you don't realize that if you just write about your experience, about what just happens to you, for you, right, that's actually going to uh open up another door in some way, like in your mind. This feels very psychological. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. What's up, Cassie? Hello, Deb. The Strength, the Judgment, and there lies your purpose. Stop fighting it. Make the judgment call, make the call. There can be great strength in loss, you know? We sometimes don't realize what we're harboring, what we feel like we need to harbor is weakening us. And I feel like maybe that's what's kind of going on. It just feels like you need to take a big spiritual dump this week. Sorry to sound so gross, but that's what it makes me feel like. And there's something that you fell weak to. But once you finally start taking action on what it is that you're passionate about, that's where you're going to find your strength. Water. This is giving me creativity. There's something with creativity here, is what it's making me feel like. Here's spirituality. He says it on the card as well. It's all about your emotions. I feel like you're harboring some kind of emotions. And finally, like you're able to complete something, like you're changing a mindset. And this is about getting in touch with your intuition and compassion, whether it's compassion for another, compassion for yourself, to be honest. And I think that through some kind of creative pursuit, that's when you're going to see the biggest change and the biggest strength for you. And you're going to start seeing your purpose come to fruition the more that you take action, but you have to take the action. Thank you so much, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can book with me at violettaalexis.com. And You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and all that information will be available on the screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Show me Virgos. You're welcome, Lori, anytime. Okay, let's see. Sorry, you guys. I just really get a lot of my personality from my mom, to say the least, who is a Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius sun, and a Mercury in Sagittarius. So, right. All right, let's see, Virgo. Let's see what you got. Don't disappoint me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Virgo. The Two of Pentacles. What a surprise. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Not surprised. The Moon. A little surprised. You're in between worlds, is kind of what I want to say. It feels like you are, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my Virgo thing, I'm vacuuming, and I'm going to my job. And Cassie, thank you so much for the super chat question. I'm going to my job, and I'm working out, and I'm, paying my bills, and blah blah blah. And you're being very, very realistic about everything. This is what it is, and this is what I need to do, right? And maybe it's just that you're trusting that, but this feels deeper. This moon card feels deeper than that. Feels like there's something deeper going on. Is it that you want more? I heard swallow you whole. Okay, well, listen, this is a PG-13 YouTube channel. The Two of Pentacles. Age of Pentacles. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much, baby. Good to see you. Three of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, can I be completely fucking honest with you? You know what this is giving me? I don't know why, but this is giving me, oh God, I'm so glad I'm alone. I'm sorry. Like, even if you have a partner, what I mean by this is like, like I don't need anybody in my fucking space. Like it feels very hermit. Like it feels very like, oh, this I'm just so glad I don't have to go to that party. Or like I'm oh my God. Yeah, even look, 4 wands in reverse. This is like staying inside. Nine of Pentacles is like, I'm good on my own. That's what it makes me feel like. And you guys, I think you guys are just very focused on like making decisions from a practical standpoint. You guys are putting in the work, putting in the effort. I think that you're more so just focused on like your finances and stuff like that. What's up, S? Good to see you, baby. Let's take a look at that Seven of Cups in reverse. What's up, Madeline? The Nine of Swords. Oh, honey. Six of Pentacles in the Chariot. Some of you are needing to put money into a car. The Six of Pentacles in the Chariot. The Chariot can be a vehicle, okay? Or some of you are putting some money into traveling. For some of you, there's some kind of decision that you're making, business or education wise, or something practical, some kind of decision that you're making. But you're fearing that you're not making the right choice. You're like, oh shit. Like, or you're fearing that what you're choosing is going to be like the end all be all. That's it. My life is over. It's like, I don't know. That's like interesting to me because I see the Magician, I see the Six of Pentacles, I see the Chariot, which tells me that for some of you, you actually have somebody that's helping you with something, to be honest, to gain some kind of victory. But it's like you're still stressed out about it. Like, go figure, fucking Virgos, right? Um, but I would say, like, don't stress too much over something that you can't control. Like, you clearly have, your head on straight when it comes to like making practical decisions and stuff. I kind of want to say this as well. Stop being so realistic about something. Like, allow yourself to kind of be a little delusional a bit, and just kind of a little delusion can get you a long way. Do you think that I got here because of pure talent? Really? I haven't come very far, but maybe I need to be more delusional. I'm a Virgo, right? Maybe I need to be more delusional. It's like, I really scored some wins through being completely delusional. There was like maybe 5% talent there. Some of you need a little bit of fantasy in your life. The moon. No way. Really, lady? Lady Anne, no way. That's pretty funny, actually. I love her. Oh my God. You are so okay. I love you very, very much. I really do. And I want to say trust yourself. Like, you're coming from a healed place. You're making decisions from a healed place. Um, you are in a healing mind frame. Like, this is what you're doing. The Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You're figuring out, you're using your logic to create a new opportunity. But a little bit of faith in yourself can go a long way. It's like I think that you guys are really hard on yourself sometimes, because the Five of Swords can represent like deception, and like the moon is about trusting yourself, and it's like, have a little bit of faith in yourself. Not everything has to be by the book either. Keep that in mind. Air is your advice. So this is about being like open-minded, communicating your needs, being logical, which is what you're doing anyway, learning, which is also what you're doing. So just keep on doing what you're doing and try not to be so hard on yourself about whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, Virgo. You'll be fine. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also, this week I will have weekly tarot readings posted for all of the individual signs, but you guys will have to be a member in order to view those. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and move on to Libra. Show me Libras. Oh, thanks, Lori. I honestly have. All right. Let's see. What's up, Barbie? That's pretty crazy. I gotta go take a look at Allie's Leo reading. It's pretty dope. All right, let's see. All right, my beautiful Libras. Six of Swords. The Lovers. Okay. The Karmic Soul Tribe in reverse. I mean, to be honest, some of you guys are moving on from people that you feel like don't really belong. This could also be a decision to resolve something, like a big life-changing, life-altering decision to change some kind of connection that you have with like a friend, somebody that you consider family, somebody that actually is family. And for some of you, because you move on from something or someone else, you have an opportunity for like a genuine, true, authentic, kind of once in a lifetime kind of lover type vibe. Okay, if that's what you're into, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and take a look. What's up, Madison? Tell me about that Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Star and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You're definitely figuring out how to resolve some kind of either financial issue. What are we moving on from? That's what I want to know. The Four of Pentacles, of not taking a risk. You're sick of staying in the same place and you're like, you know what? I thought I was comfortable here. I thought it was good here. I thought this is where I wanted to work. I thought this is where I wanted to hang my head. I thought this is because it was safe. This was safe. And you're like, no, it's actually causing me more frustration than it is peace. And now you're going to find your peace. And you're figuring out how to do it very quickly. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that right behind that. Ah, damn. Right behind that Four of Pentacles is the Four of Swords. You want your peace. You thought that that was your peace. It's not your peace. And this is you. Possibly somebody's giving you advice as well. That King of Swords can be like an advisor type. But I feel like it's in regards to your long-term goals, your long-term dreams. Especially because that can be the Ten of Pentacles. This is like your fucking legacy. Excuse my French. And the star can be about like your bigger dreams, your bigger aspirations, your bigger goals. And I think that some of you guys are going to kind of figure out along the way this week, like who you can kind of take with you and who you can't, or who you can count on and who you can't. You're definitely taking action. Like you're not fucking around. Tell me about that lovers. Tell me about the lovers. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, King of Cups in reverse and the Magician in reverse. I definitely think that a lot of you guys have dealt with some tricksters. Um, Somebody specifically that would say anything to get in your pants, or, and maybe you went through that. Like maybe you're going through that right now. But I almost want to say like you have the power in a situation. I think that a little self-worth is going to go a long way. Remembering who you are, having your own back, treating yourself well, treating yourself kindly. God, this woman looks like Sansa Stark so much from Game of Thrones. I don't know if you guys know who that is. And there's kind of something to be said about that because she used to be like, and I feel like this is about you. There's a reason why that must have came to mind. So without giving it away, Sansa Stark she started out as like a young girl, right? And she just wanted to get married and she wanted to, and she was very naive and very like kind of bratty, right? And then she went through a lot of horrible things. And I mean like horrible things. The way she was treated by a specific man and all these things. And then like eventually like she came into her power and she was the shit, bitch. Like she got revenge. She became that bitch. She really did. And I kind of feel like that's your guys' story, in a way, in some strange way. And I feel like you're going to be gifted with something. The karmic soul tribe in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're just getting to this point where you realize that somebody in your life is not worth taking action for. Maybe you thought that somebody was a part of your soul tribe, somebody that you felt connected to, but it ended up being somebody that just caused you a lot of stress and confusion, whether this is male, female, it doesn't matter. And you realize this person just wants attention, or this person is inconsistent, or something like that. This is telling you fixed energy. Keep your eye on the fucking prize, Libra. Like, don't keep your eye off of the prize. Make sure that you are persistent in your goal and what it is that you're trying to do, and don't let anybody steer you out of your lane, or run you out of your lane. It's your lane. And don't worry about anybody else's lane either. Just keep it tunnel vision is what I want to say for you this week. Thank you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys join and become a member if you want to get access to the weeklies and also to astrological transits. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and that information is available right there on the screen. Right, Michaela. God, that show. I miss that show so much. Therapy. I'm dead, Deb. All right, let's see. Last shuffle. We're moving on to Scorpio now. All right, Scorpio. Ace of Wands. The Sun. Ace of Pentacles. Damn. What's up, Renegade? Thank you for that super chat. My God. Wow. Look at that. Who the do you think you are this week? Damn, y'all are having a new beginning. It could definitely be sexual for some of you, but this feels more creative. You are very confident this week. You are very confident and optimistic, and it seems like not only are you inspired, but this is something that you can actually ground into like reality. I'm excited. Let's dig in. Come on. Thanks, Barbie. Two of Wands in reverse. You have the right Ace of Wands again. Damn. Come on. You were confused before, is what I'm getting. You didn't know how to step out of the little box that you were in. And you were confused between two paths because you felt like one held more weight than the other. But you're getting to this point where you're realizing that everything has a place. It's about something you thought you had to give up on, but you're realizing that there's a way to balance it in regards to what you're inspired by right now. There's a way to do it. Ooh, baby, this is very constructive, honey. It's very constructive. Oh, I love this reading. Shiver me timbers, bitch. Shiver me timbers, honey. Okay. Look alive, Rick. Look alive. Eight of Swords. Okay. I'm getting that song. Bitch, I said what I said. She's a Venus and Scorpio. Doja Cat, Libra sun, I believe. Bitch, I said what I said. Rather be famous instead. I'd let all that get to my head. You're realizing that you deserve better than something that does not align with your morals or your values. You're like, no, bye. Whatever this was, where you felt like, oh my God, I'm stuck, I'm a victim, I'm me, I can't move forward, I don't know what the right decision is, I don't like my options. It's almost like none of that matters anymore. It's like you're having almost like Aries, where they were having like an epiphany, but this is like an epiphany on steroids. You're just figuring out what's aligning with you. Like it feels like you are seeing something that I'm not seeing. Like a bird's eye perspective of something. Like, oh my God, none of that shit matters. You know what I mean? Like that kind of, oh wait, I can still do this and this. What the fuck? Like that's what it looks like to me. You know, like big picture stuff, not like you're it's almost like you're getting it, whatever it is. The Ace of Pentacles. Three of Swords in reverse. Damn, another ace. Listen, you got to get out of here. I can't. The other signs are going to get jealous. Wow, you just don't give a fuck, honey. You're over it. You just are like, there's so much opportunity in the world, opportunity that I have an opportunity to create myself. Why would I focus on this? Why would I think that I can't have it all? That's what it looks like to me. Whew, Scorpio, favorite read, best read so far. Scorpio, damn, listen, get out of my house. Get out of my house. This is so good. Some of you are a Venus and Scorpio. I'm a Venus and Scorpio. Some of you guys are a Venus and Scorpio for the Venus card to show. This is about love, money, beauty, being sexy. This is about falling in love, receiving love, finding the value in yourself, having self-worth, self-value. Some of you guys are maybe getting into some kind of beauty business, or you're finally seeing your value. You're seeing the value in something else that you didn't see before. I mean, this is like a little gift from the universe. Venus is in Scorpio right now. So it's like, this is just so poetic. I feel like you're going to get it like a little gift this week. And I don't know if it's like a gift to yourself. I don't know what it is, but damn, I mean, this is a great reading. I love this for you. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you want access to the weeklies, which are going to be posted this week, make sure that you become a member. In order to do that, you just go to my YouTube channel and hit join. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, violettaalexis.com. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. What's up, girl B? Hello. What's up, Brandon? Oh, thank you, Brandon. Well, you already did enough. You gifted 5 people membership, so that's a big deal. Can she buy me a collar? Fucking shameless. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Oh, you are so welcome, Michaela. Absolutely. Last shuffle. Yes, happy birthday, Saggies. My daughter's birthday is Wednesday. She's going to be 10. My God, I can't believe it. I am just always somehow surrounded by Sagittariuses. I feel like God's trying to tell me something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. To be more delusional. The Three of Wands, Sagittarius, the High Priestess. Okay. And the Six of Wands. Damn. I'm not mad at this at all. I mean, you are truly exploring your fullest potential, and you're not afraid to do so anyway. And the High Priestess can be a little bit scary. It can be like the unknown. But the thing is that I think that you're confident enough to explore it because you know exactly what's going to come out of it, and you know your worth, you know your potential, and you know what you're capable of. And I feel like with that Six of Wands, you guys are definitely getting some recognition this week. It's some kind of validation that you guys are getting, possibly for just simply being sexy. Okay, it could definitely be that, but it feels like to me you guys are actually exploring your potential. And you guys know a lot more than you say this week. Like you're keeping some things on the down low, and I think that a lot of you are being very humble in regards to the attention that you are getting. Let's take a look at that Three of Wands. Strength in reverse. Well, don't. Oh. Why do I feel like you're going at it alone with something? RB, thank you so much for that super chat question. I feel like you've been holding back for a really long time when it comes to your potential or when it comes to going after something, but this is making me feel like you're not holding back anymore. This is giving like ultra confidence, or maybe where you felt a little apprehensive before, you're not apprehensive anymore. You may have been afraid that you were going to upset someone or upset a partner, or um maybe go against the grain a little bit, something that was maybe something you don't usually do. Maybe there was a sensitivity around that, or you're dealing with somebody. Like maybe you, I don't know, maybe your mother always wanted you to be a doctor, but you're like, I want to go be a tattoo artist. And she's like, no, that doesn't align with my morals, my values, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, well, it aligns with mine. It can be something like that, regardless of who this may be. Feels like you're exploring whatever this is. Like you're not waiting for permission. You know what I mean? Like you're thinking, I don't need permission to do this. I don't know why I ever thought that I did. Tell me about that high priestess. I heard one decision is going to change everything. It definitely makes me feel like there's a deep understanding of another person. But it feels like it's either A, hard for you to let go, or something's not changing in the way that it needs to. And so I don't know if you're kind of like breaking free from that a little bit, or that's something that on an intuitive level. It's like, okay, yes, love this person or love this thing, love this individual, but like something needs to change. Um, some of you are getting advice this week, or someone is telling you something that you already knew. Can we just see what this is about? What is this about? The 10 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's like letting something fly. Could be about responsibilities or something that was a burden. Hmm. Just give me one more. Yeah, it's something about work, maybe something that you've been working on, a burden, responsibilities. It's something like that, something you've been working on, like something that is maybe in the practical, but there's something about like somebody you care about that's not changing. That is an issue that needs to change. Like there's still like camaraderie there or an understanding of something, but also understanding that something has to change. And this could also be, if it's not like about love or something like that, this could also be realizing that something needs to change, and that you have to have a deep understanding of something in order for that thing to change. And understanding that, anyway. So basically a big like a decision that you're going to make is going to change everything, is what I feel like. Tell me about that 6 of Wands. Yeah, they're 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Yep. It's because you did this. What did I just say? It's because you did this that you're getting this. It's that one decision. 6 of Wands again by, like I said, look, Gemini decision. This is the decision that you're making. You're deciding to explore something. You're letting something you've been holding back for a while, and now you're doing it. And because you do it, you're getting some kind of recognition. You're getting this pat on the back. And it's coming in fast. Like it's coming in out of nowhere. But that's the decision. The 3 of Wands is like venturing out, like being like, you know what? I have my plan already. You have the plan. Go. Now you got to go, because there's going to be a celebration at the end. It's some kind of like fame, recognition, something or another. The South Node, what do you need to let go of? What needs to change? What is the thing that needs to change? Were you holding on to something that was holding you back? Because sometimes that could definitely be the case. And sometimes we don't even realize it until we let the thing go. You know what I mean? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to see the weekly tarot readings, make sure that you go to my YouTube channel and click join, and make sure that you become a member, and that way you can have access to those as well as astrological transits. Make sure that you book with me at violettaalexis.com. Follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter as well. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Till next time. Let's move on to Capricorns. All right. Show me Capricorns for this week. All right, Capricorns. Let's see. The mystery card, the Knight of Swords, and the Sacred Heart in reverse. I feel like there's some missing information. Like there's something that you don't understand or something you think that you don't understand, or you feel like there's a missing piece to a puzzle. And I feel like with this Knight of Swords, I think that you're going to go and like find it basically, so to speak. I don't really care for this. This makes me feel like there's something that's kind of hurting you, or there's something that's not like where maybe you put yourself out there in some way, or maybe somebody else did, but maybe you put your heart out there in some way and you felt like it wasn't well received, or you feel like something isn't true to you, or something like that. It could also be you not being authentic about your feelings. So let's see the mystery card over here. Tell me about that. The Knight of Wands. The Devil. The High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess can be like something that's hidden. It seems like you are trying to take action on something. This to me feels a little sexual. There's a potential for like deep obsession here, or this is giving me like a cult or occult vibes, or this is going to breed drama. Now that devil can just simply be you. And this can absolutely be about you knowing what your true inner potential is, but wondering if you're actually exploring that in the way that you should be. Also, knowing thyself is what I'm getting. You're definitely on some kind of journey where you are figuring out what that is and who you are and what your actual authentic potential is. Ooh, this is kind of like eerie a little. This feels eerie to me. Something about that Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh. So there's a need to evolve in some way. There's like this need to evolve. There's this need to change something. But you keep getting stuck in an old way of something. It's like you know your potential, but you get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Like it's like, for instance, maybe you were on social media. Okay, maybe that's your career, let's say. And people keep trying to get you in drama. Maybe you used to be a drama starter. Maybe you used to be in drama a lot, right? And now you're trying to be more high vibe. You're just trying to focus on like your legacy and your work and your blah 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 blah, and why something isn't working, or what your potential is, or why something is working and how to make it better. Or but then you have like people that come in almost to like test you and try to get you back to an old way of how you used to be. And it's kind of a challenge because you feel like you've made these milestones to get to where you are. But then it's almost like God sending in these little like minions, like, oh yeah, how much have you actually changed? And the reason why you're being sent these little minions, are being sent these like tests, is to see if you're actually ready for something. Because there's a lot of action being taken this week with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. But it's like, oh yeah, you think you're ready for that? Okay. Like, I'm gonna send your ex back to trigger the shit out of you. You know. Let's see. Let's see if you fuck it up. You know, it can be something like that. Let's see if you revert back to old ways, because I think that there's the potential here for you to actually have like a 10 of Pentacles in the upright, which is like everything that you've ever wanted. And there's a way for you to get it, and you're figuring that out, but there's also things that you need to be a vibrational match to in order to get this thing. The Sacred Heart in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. There's the drama. What did I say? Three of Cups in reverse could be like gossip, rumors, drama, as can the Page of Swords in reverse. I just said that. I literally just said that. The Sacred Heart, right, in the upright, if we look at it in the upright, this is like your true authentic self. Like what's true to your heart. When it's in the reverse, it's reverse. This isn't you. And what's triggering that? Gossip, rumors, drama, assumptions. You know, you allowing this, whatever this is, to fuck you up and throw you for a loop. If you want this, you better step up to the plate and become that yourself. You think, oh, well, this person said this about me, or this happened, or my ex came back. Okay, so what? You think somebody like in the public eye, like a old ex that cheated on them a long time ago after they made $1 million or something like that, you think they're worried about them? No. You know, like you want it, then be that, you know. Trine. Wow. So trine is like the easiest aspect in astrology. It's something that can fall in your lap. This is like perfect flow, perfect harmony. It's a positive aspect. It's a 120-degree angle in astrology. I think that this is kind of saying make this easy on yourself. I think that the more that you block out that crap, the better your life is going to be. And I feel like that goes without saying. I feel like that's the obvious, but sometimes we don't realize that that is actually the obvious. You know, energy is like currency. What you spend your energy on is what you're purchasing, it's what you're buying. And you don't realize it, but you're taking it with you, right? So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. It was an absolute pleasure. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to get the weekly tarot readings, you can go ahead and go to my YouTube page, click join, and then that way you can get access to astrological transits as well as your personal weekly readings. If you want to book a personal reading with me, ViolettaAlexis.com is where it's at. Motherfucker. Sorry, guys. Hold on. And you can follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. I actually just did your guys' weekly today. All right, let's see. Show me Aquarius for this week. Okay. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, Aquarius, let's see. 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're kind of like a little melancholy this week. You're kind of like, you know, I'm kind of sad. You're like focused on these 3 spilt cups is what you're focused on. You're focused on what you lost. But if you notice in the 5 of cups, there's 2 full cups there. That's what you need to focus on. But you're too busy like kind of focusing on maybe spilt milk, or maybe it's more serious than that. I don't know. But the 5 of cups is like, wah. It's not like the 10 of swords where it's like really, I mean, it can be, it can just be sad. Maybe you miss somebody, you know, it can be that. Which is kind of throwing you for a loop a little bit, kind of making you, you know, a little moody, you know, feeling like you're not supported. You know, be careful of like getting sad and then blowing a load, or not, well, not like, you know, not like, just, let's rewind that. Blowing a bunch of money on like booze, and then, you know, you're listening to fucking, you know, I don't know, Keith Sweat by yourself in the bathtub at like 3 a.m. and you're drinking your Merlot and you're calling up all your exes and you're tweeting, you know, and saying stupid shit that you're gonna regret. Like, just don't be an idiot, okay? Let's take a look at that 5 of cups. 8 of pentacles in reverse. Oh, Jesus. Oh, honey, do you not know who you are? What's going on here? My God. It's like you forgot you were a bad bitch, or you forgot you were a bad motherfucker, or something like that. For some of you, it's simply because you don't think that you're good enough. You don't think you're perfect enough, or you're comparing yourselves to bitches on the internet, or, I mean, I don't know what your problem is. You know, it's like, you know, maybe you feel like you failed at work, or this could just be like, God, why did I get involved in this job? It's just the same mundane crap every day, when you feel like, holy shit, I need to be a performer, or I need to you know, do something in showbiz, or I need to be a YouTuber. Like, I'm too hot for this. You probably are. But it's like you doubt that, you know, because of like current circumstances. God, I can't imagine. I used to be a waitress at Outback, right? I used to be a total waitress at Outback. And like, I was way, listen, there's nothing wrong with working at Outback, right? There's nothing wrong with being a waitress. But I'm sorry, that is not my full potential. That is not my full potential. And the thing is, when you are living at your lowest, or you are not living up to your full potential, it will create wildfires inside of you. And it will feel like you are burning from the inside out. And you feel like, I don't know what to do with all this fire, you know? And it can really make you depressed. And I know, because I've been there. The Knight of Cups. I love you too, Michaela. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Jesus, honey. The Emperor and the King of Cups. Some of you are sad over failed relationships. Listen, this is what's happening, Aquarius. It's like you're sad over one thing, and it's just like trickling down to everything. It's like, you know, when you think of like one sad thing, and then it's like you remember how you got there, and every mistake that you've made, and all your long lost loves, and blah, 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 blah. You know, this sounds worse than the Keith Sweat in the bathtub with Merlot, like, to be honest. And so I really think that there's something you have available to you that you're ignoring because you're too focused on a problem instead of a solution. This is going to um you're going to need some kind of emotional maturity in this, whatever it is, instead of like feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sad. Now I understand, like, if your mom died or something, like, you know, this is not for you. Okay. I'm talking about like stuff like what I'm talking about. And don't let it fuck up your mood, because it's going to fuck up the rest of your week. You know, like, I get it. If you need to feel sad for a minute, feel sad, but understand that there is some kind of solution available to you. Tell me about that 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Judgment in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. You're kind of like admitting defeat a little bit. Like, you feel a little defeated, and you're just kind of like, okay, you're just kind of taking it up the ass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of what you're doing here, you know? Neptune is your advice, but I also feel like this is a message. So Neptune can kind of be like this, right? Neptune can kind of be like you go to the beach with someone. Let's say it's like the love of your life, right? You bring your cell phone, you bring your stuff, blah, blah, blah. You have it there on the beach, and you have the best day of your life. I mean, this goes down as like the top 3 moments in your life, right? However, the ocean came up on a shore and washed your cell phone into the ocean. And so, yeah, it sucks, right? Like, ah, shit, but like, shit, it was kind of worth the sacrifice. I feel like that's what's going on here. But it's that you have to see. I had a fucking great day at the beach today. Yeah, my cell phone, it definitely got, in the ocean. But like, I had a great day today. Like, that's where you need to focus. Because there's a sacrifice that's being made for something greater. But it's like you're just focusing on the lost cell phone instead of the best day of your life, which maybe is yet to come, right? It's like it's hard for us to see that when we can't, but it's here. All right, so thank you so much, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also make sure that you guys book with me at violettaalexis.com. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and all of that information is obviously right there on the screen. Okay, let's see. I got it for this. All right, let me see. All right, show me Pisces. Last shuffle. Yeah, let's see. Pisces this week. Nature in reverse, the 3 of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay. You're either letting go of an opportunity or you're not taking one. But I kind of feel like it's just not a big deal, right? Not everything has to be so dramatic, right? Tarot makes shit sound so dramatic, but just feels like you're more so like focused on hanging out with your friends or getting together with somebody specifically. It feels like somebody maybe you haven't seen in a while for some of you, or it's just that some of you are getting together with somebody and there's a big decision that you're making. The Judgment card can be about reconciliation, absolutely, but it can also be about like your higher purpose and you following that basically. Tell me about that Nature card in reverse. What's up? Here I am again. How you doing? The 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's just something. This isn't a big deal to me. The Knight of Cups, the 8 of Swords. It could be something creatively. It could have been an offer that you got, an offer that you gave. Maybe you got rejected. Maybe you had to reject somebody else. This doesn't feel like a big deal to me. It's just like, yeah, you win, you lose, you fucking whatever. You go fuck off, right? This doesn't feel like a big deal. I mean, I'll pull one more for you, but the High Priestess, it's like something I mean, this is you, you know? You're just like, yeah, I already knew that wasn't going to be a thing. You're not really like, I feel like you're in the green here because the High Priestess is you, right? This is my by the way, this is my favorite. The Pisces Major Arcana, or at least the High Priestess one, is my absolute favorite. I love the High Priestess. She is my favorite character in the Major Arcana. She is the baddest bitch to me. But the High Priestess, I mean, this is your fullest potential. You're like realizing, yeah, no, I feel like I can do better, maybe, It doesn't feel like a big deal. It's just you knew that you could do better. The 3 of Cups, maybe you get like a job offer and you're like, yeah, that doesn't pay enough. Bye. The 3 of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. I kind of feel like this is saying like, I'll go where I'm appreciated is what I'm getting with that. I'll go where I'm appreciated. That's all that feels like to me. I think that you guys have been putting in a lot of work towards something. I mean, a lot of work, and you've been doing it well also, whether that's self-work, whether that's actual work, I don't know. But there are maybe some people that don't appreciate it. So you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go hang out with these people that I know love me. That's just what that looks like. This is like a very straightforward, no bullshit reading. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, you're doing a really good job with whatever this is. Like, I absolutely love this reading. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. Um, it's no bullshit. It's just you've done the work. You know what you're worth, and you know what you will associate yourself with, and who you will associate yourself with, and who appreciates you and who doesn't. It's just that simple. There's really no other like qualms about it. I will say this, I feel like you have some kind of backup plan. So then you have the Judgment. Yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups, the Emperor in reverse. There may have been somebody that was trying to like offer you something or bum rush you something. But you may feel like it's not really in your highest good. Like there's something that was a loss that you're not really don't really feel like it was a big loss. I feel like someone lost you or something lost you. I don't feel like you feel as though you lost something else. I mean, this is like your highest potential, your highest purpose. Like there's no qualms about it. This is a very simple, easy, this is what it is, like it or not, moving on. Virgo is your advice. For some of you, if you have a Virgo placement, maybe look to that because I can kind of like give you a clue as to what you need to focus on or let go of or whatever. But it could also be that you have a Virgo friend. Virgo is that can help you this week because I do see that you're maybe getting together with somebody or maybe a lover. I don't know. S, thank you so much for that super chat question. This can also be like focus on the details about something, okay? Maybe needing to like get the details situated with maybe some new pursuit or something like that. This could also be just telling you like focus on your day-to-day routine, your gym, tan, laundry, your cleaning, your day-to-day habits, things like that, needing to focus on that so that way you can, fulfill your potential. Because we don't realize that, yes, the big picture, we love that, right? That's like big picture is like Pisces and Aquarius and Sagittarius and blah, 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 right? Capricorn. And sometimes the smaller picture or the eye is like Leo or Taurus or Virgo, right? And so sometimes we don't realize that those little things make a big difference, that those little things make the big picture. So maybe needing to focus on those day-to-day habits and stuff like that. So I don't know, just food for thought. But otherwise, I feel like you're doing great. I don't really know. I don't really feel like you need me, to be honest. So Pisces, thank you so much. Make sure that you join my membership. If you go to my YouTube channel and just click join, and that way you can get access to the weekly readings and also the astrological transits. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. And you can book with me for a personal read at violettaalexis.com, which is right up here. Also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the super chat questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. All right, let's see. All right. Joha Pack. Hi, Brady. I broke up with the Gemini because I didn't see a future with him. Still kind of interested in the Taurus, but getting bored. I guess just what's next for my love life is all. Thank you. Absolutely. Let's see. The hidden inner strength. I feel like this is your time to like beef up is kind of what I want to say. I feel like you're getting ready to do something. I've kind of want to say that you've been playing small. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. If there's been some issues with like sensitivity or feeling like you can't trust people or whatever, you're just going to realize what's a waste of your time and what's not in regards to like your emotions and what you need to be emotionally invested in or not. I feel like this isn't really like an emotional time, or it doesn't need to be. I think that focusing on the things that make you feel strong, I don't know if that's physically, right? Like maybe it's the gym or going to therapy, mentally strong, or I don't know, whatever it is, like focusing on that internal strength right now is for some reason of utter importance. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength in reverse, the Nine of Cups. So, once again, this is about needing to focus on your inner strength, especially when it comes to working on something specifically. It could just be you needing to simply work on your confidence, basically. Or this is finally needing to indulge a little bit and go after the thing that you truly want when it comes to, what makes you happy on an individual level. Conjunction. So I feel like this is kind of saying like you have a choice. Something can go one way or it can go the complete opposite. So when we have a conjunction in astrology, this is like this can go really, really bad or this can go really, really great, right? And it's really up to you. So I kind of feel like what this is saying is the power is in your hands with something specifically that you're trying to obtain or that you're trying to let go of. Or I almost feel like if you assert yourself, if you go after a thing, you'll find that it kind of bends to your will, and maybe you didn't expect that, or you wouldn't have expected that. Thank you so much, Joha. I really appreciate it. Uh, Rick, do you know if Kathleen Samsel had a question, or was it just because I didn't see anything? I'm assuming that. What's up, Anna Banana? I'm assuming that that's just. I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing that's just a tip. Let's see. Cassie, anything I need to know, please. 1 second. Um, What's up, Gabardine Mars? Thank you so much. Welcome. I greatly appreciate that. Everybody hashtag Mars because I don't think anybody's going to spell that right. Thank you so much. Congrats on being a dragon. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you. All right, Cassie, let's see. What do you need to know? Oops. The devil in reverse. Could be a toxic family situation or some kind of insecurity that you have that is preventing you from doing something that's actually really good for you. It could be some kind of paranoia. It can be maybe you're isolating too much. Maybe somebody in your family is. Maybe somebody that you know due to some kind of mental illness or some kind of paranoia or something. I kind of feel like somebody needs to get out more or needs to go and do the things that make them happy and not allow insecurities, fears, whatever's debilitating. Yeah, look at that. Nine of Swords. Something about mental health is very strong here that needs to be worked on. Once again, two of wands in reverse. Something that someone is like deeply worried about or something that's affecting them mentally either needs to be eradicated, worked on, looked at, and moved forward. Because yeah, it's killing somebody's confidence. And I don't know if that's you or what, but there's somebody here where they either have a habit or they have a fear or a mental illness. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not, obviously I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm the last bitch to be giving out, mental illness diagnosis. Right. But I will say that um, something is stopping a person here. You know what? I'm gonna give an example out of my own life real quick, okay? I used to be an alcoholic really bad. I mean, for years, years and years and years and years. And finally I got sober, right? But I was very outgoing. Like I was very outgoing. I wasn't afraid to hit on anybody. I wasn't afraid to confront anybody. I wasn't afraid to let a bitch know. I wasn't there was like no fear, right? That's that liquid courage. And now that this is 4 years ago when I stopped, but once I got sober, I became a lot more like insecure, believe it or not. I became a lot more insecure. Now, the alcohol was never really the problem. The problem was within me, right? Because I was going to the store, I was going to the store and I was picking out the alcohol and I was putting it on the counter and I was swiping my card and I was taking it with me home. Alcohol wasn't going to the store and picking me out, right? Swiping its card and taking me home with it and, swigging a bottle of Violetta, right, at night. No, because the alcohol wasn't the problem. I had a problem. And after getting sober, I realized that it was uh my social anxieties. were the reason or part of the reason why I was doing this thing, why I was leaning on this thing. And once I didn't have the crutch anymore, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know how to act in social situations. I didn't know. And so then I said, you know what? Why? I know that this is not me. Like, what happened to me? Who beat me down so bad that I became this person? Right. And I can name, I don't have enough fingers. Right. And so then I was like, you know what, fuck this. So I went to the coffee shop one day and I was just like out and about and I saw this girl and she was just sitting there by herself and she was writing. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go talk to her. I went right up there and I was like, hi, my name's Violetta. I hope that I'm not bothering you. Can I sit down? She's like, yeah. And I was like, this is what I do and blah, blah, blah. And, I'm pretty much a solo dolo kind of person. I'm a little bit of a hermit, but I was wondering if you want to be friends. And she gave me her number and we sat and we chatted for like 3 hours until we shut the place down. So it's like kind of needing to figure out like what that thing is. And it doesn't have to be about alcohol or like social anxiety. I'm just saying like your thing, like what is that thing? Uranus. So this is like about radical change. So this is your advice about needing to do something different. Because this is like being in your comfort zone, two of wands in reverse. But being confident enough, turn that around, right? To do something different than you've ever done before. Something that is like maybe really out of the box, right? Maybe look to see where you have Taurus in your natal chart because Uranus is in Taurus right now, or maybe where you just have Uranus natally that can give you like a clue. But yeah, so I hope that was okay. Thank you so much, Cassie. Let's see. All right, Vanessa Williams. Hey, why did Zach Leo block me today? Oh God. Okay, let's see. He may feel like you guys are too different. He's maybe being a little immature, a guilty conscience, hiding something. He's holding a grudge. He's being really immature about something is basically what he's doing. I also think that there's something he doesn't want to say to you, or he's looking out for his own self-interest, which can essentially be what the Seven of Swords in reverse is. And it may be that he's afraid that he's going to say something negative, or that you are. It could absolutely be him fearing that you're going to say something negative. So keep that in mind. But I feel like he's holding a little bit of a grudge. But this is definitely like a sense of immaturity, especially when you combine the Page of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. This is like a sense of immaturity. So I don't know if he's afraid that you're going to say something or he's afraid that he's going to say something. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Vanessa. S, what are his thoughts slash feelings for me today? Thank you. You're very welcome. Yes, what? The Magician reverse. I feel like he wants it, but he doubts it. He feels like he doesn't really have what it takes, or this doesn't really have what it takes. Like, I don't know, like this is good, right? Like S is very attractive and funny, but I don't really like what they do for work. It's like we have some things, but we still doubt it because there's something missing. Vanessa Williams, what are Scorpio man's intentions with me? This should be interesting. Dun dun dun. The dream catcher in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Oh God. I want y'all to see what's going on my damn phone. Four of Pentacles. Oh, this is super stubborn. It's like he wants to heal something, but he's also having a hard time like letting up, is what I want to say. He definitely wants to push his narrative. Like he definitely wants things his way. This is like a my way or the highway kind of thing. Like this Hierophant in reverse. And there's a fear of a risk here. It's like, I want to stay put. I want things to be how they are. I don't feel like he's interested in change, although he is interested in healing something on his own accord. So a lot of stubbornness is what I want to say. Like wanting to stick to his guns with something. Wanting to stay put like with you or wanting to keep you, but him wanting to have it his way. Renegade, what does my money look like entering 2024? Thank you, beautiful. I really appreciate you. Absolutely. Let's see. Ten of Swords in reverse. the Magician, excuse me, the Healer in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. You may gain some money from some kind of creative pursuit. I kind of want to say, as corny as it sounds, Renegade, follow your heart with something. I'm kind of feeling like there is some form of missed opportunity here, but it's at the expense of something else. Um, there's a missed opportunity with something that you may not be putting effort towards, but I feel like there's a promising new beginning here with something either creative or somebody offers it to you. I kind of want to say it can go quick, so like grab it while it's hot. There's a need to evolve something when it comes to like your money or the way that you make money, and needing to maybe do something a little bit different, maybe needing to re-budget with something specifically. Like the healer is giving me like, how do we mend our finances, or how do we prevent something from going haywire, or does that make sense? Like something needs to evolve basically, and there's an opportunity for you to be able to like grow or evolve your money, but it's at the expense of something else. I don't know if that makes sense. So once again, this is giving me like not taking psychotic risks. And the justice card can be like budgeting, making balanced decisions, balancing our money, things like that. So once again, I think that there's something you're getting here, but it's at the expense of something else. You have Mars. Now this is a malefic, but this is your advice. So this is about moving forward. This is about kind of like going after it. This is about not letting anything stop you, like utilizing your masculine energy to go for something. And I want to say that there'll be an opportunity for some kind of like financial opportunity, but I want to say like do it quickly, take it quickly. Like rush in. Mars is like, I'm rushing in, I'm going for it. Like this is a pioneer doing something different. And this can also be around other people's wealth as well, because Mars also rules Scorpio, which is like other people's money. So keep that in mind. So there might be an opportunity for that. Thank you so much, Renegade. I really appreciate you. Did y'all hear that? What the fuck was that? This scared the shit out of me. RB, what does T want from me? Page of Swords, Eight of Cups in reverse. To bring back an old conversation. Doesn't want to lose you. Wants to revisit something. Is watching you. Is curious. Wants to ask you something. Wants some kind of information. Thank you, RB. S, hello. What did they think of me at the event yesterday? Like you had it together, like you were in charge, like you may have been a little detached, but you were open at the same time. That you were really about yourself, or like I said, that you're in control in some way. You were making some kind of decision from like a place of leadership or discernment. Like somebody was looking at you like a leader of some sort. Top flight, does Stephanie want to hook up? Okay. What does she want? Eh, she wants more. She doesn't want the hookup, Page of Cups in reverse. She wants the love. She wants the relationship. I think she wants more than maybe what you're willing to give. If it's just like hooking up, I think she wants more than that. This is like, fuck the small shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't play with me. You know what I mean? This is like, I think that she, even if she's not saying that, or she's like saying that she just wants to hook up, I feel like she's going to want more than that. Anna Banana, hi V. I held my boundaries in a certain situation, but it has left me feeling frustrated. Any advice? Thank you. The temperance in reverse can be like, I'm not happy with my situation, and understanding that that's okay. to feel frustrated about that. Like, allow yourself to feel that, but ask yourself why that makes you frustrated. Ask yourself why that makes you frustrated, because you're going to get down to the bottom of something. Don't allow your ego to get involved, because ego could be a thing here. Like, it could be, for some reason, it could feel like your ego is getting involved. Like, let's say you drew up a boundary with somebody and they didn't fight for it or something like that. You'd be like, well, what the fuck, just like allowing and letting that be. You can't control that. You can't control, like, we have no idea how much better it feels when we don't can control what other people are thinking or what they're doing or what they're gonna do, and just standing on what you believe is gonna be better for you. Expansion and the Eight of Swords. Your only option now is to change. Right now, I feel like you are in the middle. This was a trigger for you, I think, where you are now shedding some kind of skin. You are changing something. S, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. This is your time for change. This is not the time to stay stuck in la la land, or stay stuck on what we're upset about or what our ego's upset about or whatever. It's okay. Process this. If you feel frustrated, allow yourself to feel that, but then ask yourself why that is. Why do you keep fighting yourself? Why is there conflict? Where is that actually coming from? And now I'm not saying that it's ego, but the Five of Wands can sometimes represent that, right? It's like it's not even going anywhere. We just have all of our egos involved and it's not actually going anywhere. Like, for instance, I had somebody who treated me so poorly. I mean, they treated me so poorly. I mean, just so bad. Even put their hands on me a little bit one time. And one day they tried to text me, and sorry about that. And I just, I just let them have it. And let me tell you something, honey. I have an unaspected Mercury, okay? And Chiron and Gemini, Lilith and Gemini. I can be a nasty bitch when I want to. And but I did it in such a Mars and Capricorn way, honey. I did it so mature. And after I did it, he didn't respond, and he ghosted me for months. And now I couldn't let go of the fact that there was no response, that he wasn't changing. He wasn't even trying to change. And I'm like, why am I so upset about this? Like, I drew up the boundary. Why am I upset? Why am I frustrated? Isn't this what I wanted? And my ego was like, no, why isn't he changing for us? Why didn't this affect him? Right? It's like, who cares? You know? Like, fuck the ego, right? You know what's in your highest good. And I'm not saying that's what it is, but like, ask yourself why that is. Like, why are you frustrated? You know what I'm saying? Because this is some kind of catalyst for you, I think, that you're not realizing. It may seem really small to you, but it's really not in the grand scheme of things. Thank you so much, Anna. Vanessa Williams. Hey, Braddy, is Scorpio man going to give me the lonely he owes me for my the money he owes me for my tires ever? Ugh. Oh my God, bitch, you got a straight out no. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Love ya. I really do. I'm sorry. Vanessa Williams, what is Zach's grudge with me? He wanted to clear something out. He wanted something to change. Did you clear him out and he thought that, like, you weren't afraid to do something? Is that what it is? Like, he felt like you weren't afraid to say something, or you weren't afraid to do something, or did he feel like you had a third party? Is it that he felt like you cast him out for a third party, or maybe he was suspicious of one, or It's weird because it's almost like he feels like you won with something. Like you won. Like that's his grudge. Like he feels like you're winning at something. Like you're the one that's coming out on top for whatever reason. I don't know if somebody like said something to him about you, or if he feels like people just like you, or if he feels like you just don't care, or whatever it is, but he feels like you ain't scared. You know, like you were not, like, I don't know if it's his ego getting in the way. I'm not really sure, but he just looks at you like you're winning something. I don't know what he thinks that is. I'm sorry. I wish I had more answers. Jennifer Silva, is me and Justin ever going to have a real relationship? Ooh. I think that he has a lot of growing to do, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Um, you're welcome, Top Flight. There's going to be some work that he's going to need to do on himself. I think that it's possible, but it's going to need to come with a little bit of hope and a lot of bit of healing. This is somebody who may be inconsistent. This may be somebody who constantly needs attention. This may be somebody who doesn't know where the fuck they're going in life, has a lack of passion, etc. It's possible, but like I said, there needs to be some healing around whatever this is. If it's non-committal energy, if it's inconsistent, if it's a lack of direction, if it's a lack of passion, a constant need for validation from others, that's going to draw to be a problem. But that star card is trumping it. So this is making me feel like there is hope in regards to that, but he has to change that Knight of Wands in reverse first. So thank you guys so much. I absolutely adore you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Shout out to Lori and Rick. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button on the video. Please enjoy the rest of your night, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye.